I'm a software engineer. I've been doing that for many years. And a few months ago, I was invited to a Zoom call to listen to an amazing opportunity with this great company of our ACN. And a few things picked at me. Residual income, I've been working for over 20 years, and I've even been laid off in many jobs I've done before. But I began to say, this is amazing. And meanwhile, I've done some network marketing before when I was in Nigeria, about 2 or 3, and I said, never in my life will I do network marketing before. When I listened to this, listen to the opportunity, I said, this is distinct and different. So I became part of ACN, and since then, one thing I do was, before ACN, I used to take an extra hour, maybe just to shop up my income. And I said, I'm not going to do that for now. Let me focus on ACN. That 2 hours that I spent on my job, let me spend it on ACN and begin to compare what they will give me and what ACN will give me. Folks, when I compare it within 6 months, it was so amazing. I said, I will never take extra. In fact, I have determined the day that I will leave that particular job, because what ACN is giving me within a short time, my job that I've been doing for many years, they don't give it to me. So I become CQ, ETL, general coordinator within the time frame, and I was able to earn the bonuses. And that is down to the fact that there is a great support in ACN, which I have tremendously enjoyed. I don't know anything about this business, but I was coached and I became coachable. And now I'm working towards becoming a regional director. My mentors, my leaders have been so supportive. Thank you very much, Mr. Femi, for allowing me to share my story.
Good evening, everyone. Good afternoon. It's my great pleasure to share the stage with the great Femi Adiola. He's doing a great job, and wonderful to hear from the young lady, Sonia, at 21. Congratulations. And from King Solomon. That's a great... It's a great name to have. My name is Ala Tyford. My background is in the science industry. I was a scientist for many, many years. I think it's over a decade now. I graduated back in 2008, and at the time, there was a big recession in the UK. So it was very tough to find a job at the time. And I eventually got myself in the ladder in the NHS. But there was something missing. I always wanted to have freedom. I always wanted to have something more in my life. But I had no money to invest in a business, and I had no experience. So luckily, I met a gentleman by accident, someone that I've never met before. It was totally a stranger. I was in an event in London, a business event, and the gentleman approached me and asked me, why you're here? And I said simply, I want to have my own business, but I don't have money, I don't have experience. And he said, you know what? I found something for you. And he introduced me to network marketing. And at the time, I was asking myself, what is network marketing? I've never heard about this concept before. But what really attracted me about network marketing is whatever your background is, there's someone there to coach you. You do it part-time, so you don't need to leave your current profession, and that was extremely attractive. I could just do what I'm doing as my full-time profession, and I can do this business part-time. The good news is, I was coachable. Excuse me, I was not coachable all the time, but my mentor said if you want to be successful, you have to follow the system. And I did exactly that. So in my first 30, 60 days, I didn't make any money in ACN. In fact, I made £59. And that was like, oh, this business works. But I introduced other people in the business, and I introduced 2 of my friends, and both of them made £200 in their first 30 days. That's a clear testament that you don't have, it's not a pyramid system. Is you can bring people and help them, and they'll be successful more than you, and that's what really attracted me to ACN. Never looked back, and all my success I owe it to the leadership in ACN and all the people around the room here. I'm very privileged to be with you today, and thank you very much, Femi. I'll hand it back to you. Wow.